Hey guys, welcome to the Unplanned, Unprepared, Unpredictable podcast. This is the penultimate episode. There's just one more after this, and we are done. Huh? What?
Penultimate, like second to
Penultimate.
last.
Yep.
Oh,
Ultimate means last. Penultimate means the
like
second to
what?
last.
What is the purpose of this word? Like when is it used? Like just
Like just now.
well, I get kind of that,
literally
but
just
like,
used it, huh?
do we really need another word to say that?
Well, it would. Listen to this. Hey guys, welcome to the second to last episode. Versus,
really good
hey
and
guys,
normal.
welcome to the penultimate episode.
Yeah,
Which one sounds better?
So it sounds like it's like trying to make something kind of boring sound really interesting.
But that you could say that about anything.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Do we need the word yesterday? Can't we just say the day that was
today.
before today?
Well, no, that makes it more efficient. Penultimate,
No.
second to last. You're not saving that much more time, I feel like.
No, but there's.
Did you do the intro? Hello, welcome to the
I did. What do you mean? I did.
I'm not
I
listening.
literally. That's
You
why.
did?
That's why I said this is the penultimate episode.
Of what? Did you say the name of our
Yeah.
podcast? Oh, you did? Oh, wow.
Can you pay attention?
No,
when you're-
you told me not to.
You are. When? What do you mean?
Huh? You told me to keep
What do
playing
you
my
mean?
game when I told you I needed like 5 minutes.
You're playing a game.
Yeah. Valorante.
Messed up.
Yeah, why is that messed up?
No. Respect to the listener.
Respect you? No, you what?
Listeners, I respect you enough to.
You were 45 minutes late to the podcast recording.
Yeah, because I had other stuff to do.
That's disrespectful to me.
Yeah, only you, but
Oh.
not to the audience.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
How
Pure numbers, huh?
you do anything is how you do everything, and you
That's. Hold on. Is that a real saying?
yeah, how you do anything is how you do everything. Yep.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard.
What
ever.
the?
How you do anything is how you do everything. That's demonstrably false.
What? No, it's how you do the little things is how you will do the big things.
So how you treat your friends is how you'll treat your girlfriend.
I mean, there's some overlap. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, but no, they're very different.
no, I
How I treat you
concur.
and how I treat my wife are very different.
Well, if you treat me poorly, maybe you'll treat your wife a little bit poorly. She
No.
is supposed to be your best friend, huh?
Yeah, no, I treat you poorly, and that's totally. No, if I treat you poorly, that's totally independent of how I treat my wife.
No, a person who treats anybody poorly will treat other people and other things
So did you
poorly.
mute yourself?
Did I mute you? Oh, I did mute myself on Discord, but that doesn't matter. The audience heard what I said. Anyway,
What did you say?
The audience agrees, I think.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, but I do think, yeah, that is a very odd saying.
The way you do
How you do-
anything is the way you do everything. Yeah.
Because I know, so at my church, there's a couple of guys I like disciple, and they very flippantly cancel meetings with me. Oh, I'm tired, or oh, I gotta do
Okay.
whatever excuse, right?
Okay.
But they never do that with work. So how they do work is not how they do
No, you're
discipleship.
talking about a specific thing. Like, I bet you though, them being lazy. Hey, being lazy with discipleship, that says a lot about the person's integrity and character. And I bet you their employer has seen some things. Like 100%, 100.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I bet you the quality of work is not as good as the people who make it to discipleship.
Maybe.
Probably. I don't know.
Who knows?
No, you could ask.
Yeah, I should. I should. So how have you been, man? What's going on in your life?
I'm still dog sitting, and it's very stressful. The dog is actually here somewhere. I don't know where she is, but she just has to stay alive for a couple more days, and I will be free.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it as a person who has to take care of actual human children. The responsibility is just it's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. It's preposterous. How stressful it is keeping something alive.
Oh yeah.
You gotta pay attention to it. You have to make sure it doesn't eat anything crazy.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's not, Yeah, there's so
What?
many things to consider.
Okay,
Yeah.
you didn't say anything just now. But anyway, you were like, yeah, you have to exactly. That's what you just
Yeah,
said.
no, because I realized you said the thing I was
Oh,
going to say.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
okay. Anyway, but I have to come home. Like I can't just go out and then be out all day and really late into the night. I have to come back around like 5:30 or 6 to let it out and eat. Otherwise, it will suffer.
yeah.
And this thing, it cries whenever it wants a treat too.
So, but you did this voluntarily?
Yeah,
Interesting.
but it's harder this year than I remember it being. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know if I'm busier or what. If I'm too old now? Like I do it. This is my second or third year in a row.
Uh-huh.
But and it's actually shorter than before. Before it was like 4 weeks. This time it's 3 weeks. But it's not as fun as I remember it being.
So what, like, are you getting paid?
Yeah, I am getting paid to house sit slash dog sit.
Oh yeah, you're making a lot of money.
Not a
Yeah.
lot of money, but if I could actually incorporate this as one of the many jobs that I do, yeah, it would be kind of sweet. And I could become if I could line up a gig like every other week or something and just live in my van the other weeks, I could save so much money in everything.
Yeah, camper van. You should do that.
Like if I could, well, actually, I have too much stuff, and I have a grown adult that I need to be housing as well, and I will not share a van with my father. It's that I know.
I wonder if you sold your house, would your dad stay? Wouldn't he just go back
No, he
from
has
whence
no
he
other
came?
options. My younger brother, I think he would rather let him live outside than back at his house.
Oh, dang.
You want to know
Ooh.
something? You want to hear something crazy? My dad, I
Yes.
just bought my dad a new iPhone because his old phone, his Android phone, was getting all these viruses. Because I don't know, I don't know what he's doing. But I got him an iPhone, and recently I checked it. So everything was wiped clean from his phone, and he had to add his numbers back in. He added my mom, my older sister, my younger sister, and my phone number. Period. That's it.
No.
That's how much they
Dang.
dislike each other. My dad didn't even, and he has pictures on his wall. One of his children are not on the wall.
Did something happen, or is it just a brewing
No, it wasn't one
relationship
instance,
issue?
but it was probably a lifelong kind of thing. Like, yeah, because he's the second son, he was neglected. My brother kind of derpy as he was growing up, so I guess my parents didn't think that was attractive as a male child in their family. I don't know. But my brother turned out really smart and like capable, and he makes a lot of money, and he takes care of actually a lot of things for our family. But
Oh, is he
yeah.
still single?
No, my brother's been dating. He's been dating for like
Oh.
almost a decade or something crazy like that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but so our family situation is not very good, but my brother's girlfriend's family situation is kind of messy also. So it's not easy for them to just get married and like move away.
Right.
Yep. But that's yeah, a glimpse of what my parents are like. Hey, that actually is a great segue to the main topic for today, Lord of the Rings.
Did you finish it?
I finished the first one. It's a cliffhanger, a major.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a trilogy.
no, I understand it's a trilogy, but I thought there would be some it's the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter, it's 8 movies. I've seen all of the Harry Potters, and like some of the middle ones get really boring, but at least each movie there's a beginning, middle, and end, and something resolves, right? Nothing happens.
No, well, no, the resolution
Oh.
is the beginning of the journey.
What? That sounds
it's-
stupid what you just said.
It's in the title, the Fellowship of the Ring.
How's that?
the-
What's in the title? Okay.
What happens in the movie? What happens in the movie? The formation.
No.
of the
You know what's
Fellowship
funny?
of
You
the
know what's
Ring.
funny? Actually, no. They decide we can't have a fellowship, and the guys leave.
No. See, this is why you have to understand that it's not. The goal remains the same. Because what does Aragorn say? He doesn't say, "All right, let's."
I don't know who Aragorn is. black hair man, brown hair man, white hair man,
Strider,
really,
the
really
main.
old man. Give me a second. And then really small main character man, chubby main character man's friend, the friend, and then twin little mans. That's how I know the people.
Yeah, you pay attention then.
The names, dude, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
remember.
No, you know
God.
what it is? Your brain has rotted from the MCU.
No, no, listen.
We
I'm
talked about
actually
this
no,
already.
I'm
Huh?
horrible at names already. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, listen. I actually needed to. It took me 4 tries to finish it. Like it was 3 hours and 42 minutes long. Like, and it was so. Okay, here, let's talk about the positives. The
Uh-huh.
positives. So I have a lot of questions, and you can help me
Sure.
fill in the questions. I guess. To be honest, I, I, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep watching these movies, but anyway. Okay, so there's a ring, and it's really
Uh-huh.
powerful, and it's made by the bad guy. Okay,
Uh-huh.
really big, bad, scary bad guy, and it ends up in the hands of a hobbit man who writes about it. Yes, I guess
Mm-hmm.
that's he's the one writing
Well,
the Lord of
he's
the Rings.
yes. Well, he yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
Okay, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm not really sure why he decides to leave, but he decides to leave, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this ring with my relative who's much younger
Mm-hmm.
than I. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then Frodo. Oh, I know Frodo, and Sam. I know Sam. Frodo. I don't know why is this Frodo's responsibility? Because it's Bilbo's ring, his uncle. What is it? His
No,
uncle?
the nature of the ring is such that the wielder is like their I guess their innate abilities and power is amplified, right? So like man, so you have to watch the second movie
No.
to kind of understand the
Okay, so
backstory.
I know why a hobbit has to carry it, but why does Frodo have to carry it?
Because he
He
volunteers.
volunteers. Why?
Yeah, he says, "I will take the ring,
No, but
but I do
that's
not know the
that's
way."
that's
What a
after
beautiful line, huh?
what? But that's after the when they're all sitting around together. Why does
Oh,
he get the ring from when does he get the ring from the older man, and why does he have to take the ring? Like Gandalf gets the ring from older hobbit man.
yeah,
Why
because
does he give it to
Gandalf cannot
Frodo?
take it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So
because
he's
that
like,
would be bad
He's
if
like, oh,
Gandalf
Frodo,
took
you're
it.
the next up, like you're the closest
Like
one. You're the person
you're
I
literally
see.
the person there, so you take it and then just take it to
So Frodo didn't
Rivendell.
want to do it, but Gandalf is like, we need one of you to do it, and you might as well do it because you're here, and I know you, and I like you, and we're friends.
Yes.
So this
Yeah.
burden is placed upon Frodo involuntarily
Uh huh.
initially, and then so they go and they get attacked, and people are trying to get the ring, and then
Mm-hmm.
okay, so I need to know the races. I know the white haired man with a bow and arrow. He's an elf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the black haired man, is he a human?
Yes.
So he's some important person. What's his lineage? He's like a king's son.
He he's the descendant of the king of men, but the the kingdom of man has been broken because the last guy who had the ring and got consumed by it was Isildur, the king of men. And
Is
then
he
he
the
like
one who
went
cut it off the bad guy's hand?
yeah.
Okay.
And then he gets it, and then he gets all power hungry and crazy, and then
And
he gets
it's his
killed.
ultimate demise. Like why?
Yeah, because it consumed him, right? And then
Oh, so it makes you crazy.
kind of yeah.
So
And then so
okay.
like Aragorn, he goes by Strider. He is next in line, but like nobody like the line of the kings was kind of broken because of that, like him going crazy.
So it's
So
like next to be king, but there's no kingdom type
kind
type
of,
deal.
but Gondor's still there.
Who's
But then there's a
Gondor? That's the
steward.
city.
Yeah, that's the king. Like that's the city of the king, right? But then that the steward's there. But then like so he's there. Like there's a family that's kind of taking care of it until the kingship returns, and it's all very
So there's a
interesting.
small kingdom and a small number of people, humans, and they're just waiting for a king to come.
So no, like the humans, the race of man is kind of like fractured, right?
Okay.
There's like different cities and different groups of people because they don't have a king. Yeah, so kind of. Yeah, there are a group of people that are waiting for
Okay, so
the
every group
true
of
king to
people they
come.
live together. They don't live like it's not like our Earth where people can live wherever, but they just kind of
So
live in their
watch
own
the
country.
second movie, and then you'll see a really good example of kind of what's happening. There's like another city, and then there's the main city, and then yeah, you just have to watch it.
Anyway,
Just watch the
tall
second movie.
brown-haired man.
Uh-huh.
What's his deal? Is he a human also?
Tall brown hair man.
Like it's one of the three guys, but he gets stabbed and looks like he dies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, not Boromir.
See, you don't even know. If you don't know, how am I supposed
Oh
to
my
know?
gosh. Hold
Oh
on.
my
Wait.
gosh. Oh my
Something
gosh.
something
Oh
Mir.
my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. What's his name?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I have to look it up.
Oh my god.
Boromir.
This is the one time I've only seen this movie once. How do
Uh-huh.
you expect me to
Oh
know
no, no, it
anybody
is
when you don't
Boromir. It
know
is Boromir. He has a
Boromir?
yeah.
Boromir?
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. He's next in line to be like the steward of Gondor. So like
Huh?
him yeah, so the family that's kind of taken stewardship of Gondor in the absence of the king, that's Boromir.
Oh, so he
He's
want to
the
be king. His family, so like Neji. You ever watch Naruto? Hinata
kind
and
of.
Neji.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Parallels.
it's kind of a complicated relationship between him and Aragorn.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
sure.
he
I get
knows
it.
that he's the next descendant, but then he also doesn't really recognize his lineage because of Isildur's legacy. Yeah.
So he's ashamed to be his father's son, basically.
So it's not even his father. I think it's like one of his ancestors.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, and then the brown-haired man, he's like my family and my people have been stopping the bad guys from coming to the rest of our lands.
Yeah, it is through our blood, the Gondor's blood. Yeah.
What? Why him by himself? Why? Just because of
'Cause-
geography?
No, well because the bad guys are trying to take over all of Middle Earth.
And they're the first step?
I guess.
Like, or
I
did
don't
they
know.
live on the borders? Like, why? And why is it
They're
so hard for the bad guys to take this? It's like three little cities, huh? Like this area, or like anyway, it's multiple regions probably. But how many kinds of people are in Middle Earth?
I mean, there's like multiple cities.
But is every people group represented in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Like
Humans, elves,
humans are kind of like I think
wizards. Uh huh.
so wizards are like not normal. They're not like a race. There's only like four or five of them, I think.
Okay.
But the elves like I think somebody describes it. The elves they're like secluded. They're kind of just to themselves. They don't deal with like
They're up in
the
the
dealings of
trees.
Middle Earth. So yeah, so they're like almost like recluses,
Okay.
right? And then the dwarves are so consumed with
Dwarves. Uh huh.
yeah, they're
Right.
consumed with like gold and stuff. So they're busy in their minds,
Why are they
right?
short?
So it's
Like, what
I don't
about
know.
what do you think about their like history makes them like what? Maybe being in a mine, you got to be like low,
I I don't think
huh?
I don't know.
That's
I
how
don't know.
evolution works. Evolution.
Sure,
Maybe like
maybe
their ancestors were crouching down. Eventually, they're like, oh, let's just not grow all the way up.
it's possible. It's
Okay.
very possible.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of dire, depressing situation. Like there's really nobody to
So nobody's
stand against
thriving.
evil.
Everybody's struggling against the bad guy,
Kind of.
and they're all sort of on the brink of extinction.
No, 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 I
No.
wouldn't say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's just a never-ending conflict, and there's lots of blood and death.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
but destroying the ring will officially end the conflict
Yes.
because that's the sort. What like where did this ring come from?
So the big eye in the sky, the eye in the tower thing,
Okay.
he needs the ring to actualize his full like power and become
Oh,
Sauron again.
so
Right.
the scary man in the beginning.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, so if that ring goes away, then there's like Sauron goes away, so his forces will have no like leader and nobody to like push them forward and all
Okay,
that.
okay, okay. So I understand why only a hobbit can take it because they don't have those weird and crazy ambitions that are amplified by the ring that'll make them crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that I understand. and then eventually, everybody sort of succumbs to the temptations of the ring, or most of them, or a couple of them do.
Yeah.
A lot of people want the ring, like real bad, and then
Yeah.
Frodo realizes, oh, we cannot go together because this is just making everybody crazy. So
Yeah,
he
like
decides to go
Boromir
behind
really
the
wants it, and then he has that
brown
whole
haired man.
situation.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yeah. Is he dead?
He dies.
Oh, wow. That's actually little surprising that
Why?
a main character dies in the first movie of a trilogy.
Yeah.
Seems okay. So like the whole first movie is just setup. Like I understand, and I guess that's kind of cool, and that could make the rest of it very exciting because the setup arguably pretty like it builds the world, and it has to be long and it has to be slow, and yeah, like so a normal movie, this is basically the first 30 minutes of a regular hour and a half movie, but it's a whole movie by itself, and it's like 4 hours long. So what that means it's so slow, and like people, regular people, I think will get so sleepy. When I watch the movie, I think, oh, this is beautiful, the mountains, the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another thing. I did appreciate how much effort went into this movie to make it look like they have like I don't know if drones were really popular, but they had to shoot like
No, I don't think they had drones back then.
so yeah, so that makes it even crazy impressive because there's like really high sky shots, and then it cuts to like them in the boat, right?
Yeah.
That just takes so much time, effort, and like forethought for the director to think of all that. Like every shot is beautiful,
Yeah.
but I don't care. Like it doesn't to me. Yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't add that much more appreciation for me for the movie. So it looks good. It looks good. The elves world, very interesting. Like I
No, but the stakes are so high. Like, can't you
Is it?
feel how high the stakes are?
No, I am not vested. I'm okay. Whether the ring survives or not, I'll be fine. What do you mean the stakes are high?
Like, if Sauron gets the ring, it's
I don't
like,
feel like he's that big of a threat yet. Like nothing really has happened.
what do you mean? The Witch Kings? You didn't see that?
The who?
The like the guys who like stabbed the pillow when at the tavern.
Stabbed the
You don't remember?
pillow
Like
at the tavern?
yeah, the things that ride on the dragon and they're like black, hooded. Like, when Frodo first leaves and he goes to town and then
I saw some black hooded monsters ride horses.
okay, yeah, yeah, that thing.
So yeah, those guys attack, but they don't seem that threatening. You just fight them back.
They used to be men. They were kings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they were corrupted into that.
But you just fight them. Like why?
No,
They can't die.
I think. Well, can you just watch the second movie? I think the second movie explains a lot of things. And,
More explanation. Oh my.
and then
God.
there's somewhat of a conclusion in the second movie. There is like a proper climax and kind of a resolution, and then there's another huge one in the third movie.
Anyway, I will try to finish it, but I mean, I think
See, I think
yeah.
this is what's this is what the issue is.
Don't blame.
You just want it now.
Uh-huh.
You want instant gratification. Give me now. I just want it now.
Gratification.
Yeah. You just want the payoff now.
No, that's
Huh?
that's not true. Oh, look, listen. I assume this slow, painfully slow, draggy.
But the
setup,
thing is, it's not even that slow. There's
I think it's
plenty
so
of action. There's a lot
what
of
are you
things
talking
happening.
about? Okay, here. Let me try to recreate.
Uh-huh.
Let me think.
Frodo
in my
almost
mind.
dies.
Frodo almost dies a lot. I don't care if he dies. Another Hobbit will take it. Sam or one of the twins. There's tons of hobbits. Just keep, you know what? Take 100 of them, and then just keep passing off the ring as they die. You know, and hold it
No.
like a football. What?
No, that's not like that's not real. Like
That's
I think
not real.
you're forgetting like the
Uh-huh.
courage of an individual, even someone as
Oh, you know what?
unassuming
Okay,
as-
okay. So, oh no, you know, I keep interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's
The
okay, go
courage
ahead.
of an individual. Yeah. Look. So themes of the movie: classism, I think it talks a lot about classism.
Is it classism?
Yeah, because there are people who think that other people are inferior or less capable because of their whatever they are. Like people look down on
Sure.
dwarves, not literally, but I mean literally also. But people
Yeah.
really look down on dwarves. I think the impression I get are these hoity-toity elves. They're
Uh-huh.
like, look at y'all dwarves. You're just dirty and you work in the dirt, and like you guys are so dumb and uncivilized. So
Hmm.
that's the impression I get. And then hobbits, they're like everybody kind of belittles hobbits. Oh, look, what can they do? Like they're not good at anything. They're small. Like they're not very strong. But so there's classism and also like like I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Like you don't know
Uh-huh.
what a person is capable of, regardless of their size, stature, or I don't know, whatever perceivable, seeable characteristics.
Hmm.
So that's probably another theme. Corruption, like the sinful nature of all people. Like everybody, if you entertain those bad feelings, you can become a crazy person. Sure.
Wait, so okay,
Yeah.
first, but yes, I like the more you talk, the more I'm perplexed. Why? Like it's a complicated movie with a lot to think about, a lot of things happening. What about it is so slow to you?
It's boring. Okay, here. See, look. What happens in the very beginning? Gandalf comes to town. They have a party, and then we
And it's
meet.
right into the action.
That's
Get the ring. Go,
no,
go,
it's
go.
not. No, it's not. There,
What you mean?
it's like 30 minutes before we even see the ring. The first like 20 minutes of the movie is here's a map, and here's some exposition, and here we go. Here we
Wait,
go to
you're
Hobbit
watching the
World.
theatric. You're watching the
Extended.
extended.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, yeah. I told you should have watched just watch the theatrical.
I might as well just watch it all at once. Anyway. Listen.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. It's not just here's the ring and let's go. No, it takes
It
forever to
is in
get to
the
the ring.
it is in the theatrical.
They don't
It
talk
is in
about
the
all this.
theatrical.
Yeah, I'll just take your word for it. Maybe
Uh-huh.
you don't know. Maybe you forgot because you
No,
yeah, you haven't seen it in a while. When's the last time you saw this movie?
I try to watch it every Thanksgiving.
Every Thanksgiving. So, did you watch the last Thanksgiving?
Yes, I did.
You should watch the extended. Maybe you'll appreciate the extended more as a true fan. But me, as a person who honestly like almost couldn't care any less about this movie. Anyway, we see the ring, and then everyone's like, "Oh God, crazy ring! Give me the ring!" Like, okay, so this ring is really important, and it makes people crazy. Okay, then the guy leaves. The guy who holds the ring, he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna go now." One of the main characters that we've been centering around, they're like, "I'm gonna leave." Okay, and then here's my relative. What is Frodo to Bilbo?
Nephew? Well, actually, in the books, I think they're he's kind of like an adopted nephew.
That's the
Like,
vibe I get. I don't think
yeah,
they don't feel like
no,
actual family, but
yeah.
I mean they seem like uncle and nephew, but yeah, they don't actually seem related. But okay, so then here's another guy, and yeah, Gandalf tells him you have to carry it, and then his friends follow him and go with him, and then how did they meet more people?
They follow
Like where did they meet him though?
in Rivendell
Black hair. Why did they go to Rivendell?
because they're like they call people say, hey, like we have this big issue we have to discuss.
Okay,
What do
so
we
they're
do?
recruiting.
Yeah, they say this is gonna affect all of us, so let's all talk about it.
And so they're trying to figure out what to do with the ring ultimately. Like,
Yeah,
should we give it to somebody or should we go try to destroy it? Oh, what's the only way to
yeah,
destroy it? Okay, all right, sure. So they meet up. They all go to this place and they have their little meeting. Boring. Meetings are not fun and exciting. They're just
dude, that's where
talking.
the classic line, "You have my sword and my bow and my axe."
Okay.
What a cool scene!
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You just, honestly, you're just upset there was no superhero and no CGI in this movie. Yeah?
No, I like movies that don't have CGI.
No,
That
you're like,
Batman? I don't know.
yeah, superhero.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Superhero less sand superhero movie. Anyway. Like, listen. So like they're just having a council meeting, like a student council meeting.
But
What
that
shall
scene
we
is not
do?
that long. But
It
also,
it
like,
could. belong in my version.
Like you need to you need to do that.
No, I'm
Like,
aware they're trying to give us more information. All we get is more, and then they walk again. They do a lot of walking, get attacked, walk, get to this meeting, leave the meeting, walk, walk, mountain, boat, walk,
you know,
walk,
if you describe any movie
row.
this way,
No,
it sounds this
no.
way.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Iron Man 1. Describe
Yeah.
it like in
Oh.
a similar fashion.
He's doing a business meeting, doing a demonstration. He's trying to sell some things.
No, the
and then
the first
he gets
scene of the
attacked.
movie is an explosion.
And then he builds, and then he builds, and then he flies, and then he missiles, blah blah blah.
That sounds exciting. Flying and missiles and attacks.
No, exactly. That's all you want.
That's all I want.
Literally-
Excitement.
Yeah, you're brain rot.
Walking.
There's no- what is the like? You don't. There's no like life threatening like. I just think you don't like complexity. You don't like layers.
That's
you just
not
want
true.
one layer.
That's not
I just want to know. He just wants to survive.
Wait,
He
hey,
feels guilty.
you know what? You are over complicating a movie that is very simple in so many ways. It just get this ring to the place. That's all it is. And then it just stuff happens. That's complicated?
No, that's literally every movie. Oh, there's a goal.
A quest?
And,
Sure.
yeah, there's a quest, and then along the way, there's growth and there's things that happen, obstacles. Yeah.
No, in Iron Man 1, we don't know where. I mean, we know good guy beats bad guy. Sure.
But
that's
honestly though, Iron Man, it's a whole bunch of nothing. Nothing changes from beginning to end. What's the difference?
the person
what happens?
grows. He becomes a completely different person.
One
Selfish
person.
Billionaire. Huh?
One person grows, becomes.
Well, I mean, nothing happens in the first part of this trilogy. Literally, nothing. Nobody changes. Everybody stays the same. One guy dies.
No. Boromir's whole character arc is a whole journey from bitterness and jealousy to trusting and
What? He
being
got angry
selfless.
and then he said sorry.
No, and he gives his life to protect Frodo.
I mean,
He
that
doesn't
wasn't a
have
big
to die.
surprise. That wasn't a big surprise. Why doesn't he have to die?
He doesn't like he could have ran away too, but he stood his ground to keep
but-
the enemies at bay.
Sure,
so that Frodo
but
could
I
run
don't.
away.
I wasn't surprised he did that. Were you surprised?
Were you surprised by anything in Iron Man?
Yeah.
What part?
The flying. I'm surprised that heavy piece of metal.
The
can fly.
thing in the trailer and all the advertising.
No. I mean the
surprised you?
first suit flying. Yeah, that was just unfathomable. I know it's probably literally impossible, but yeah, that
That
thing
character
flying,
arc though, is it anything surprising there? Oh, selfish billionaire becomes a little less selfish.
Frodo.
Nothing surprising.
Small, weak man becomes courageous probably at the end. Okay, cool.
There's so many
You
characters.
can say that about anyway. A lot of this movie is just walking and scenery. It's beautiful. It's like like visually it's stunning. It's stunning. But it makes
Wait,
you
so what did you
sleepy.
want them to do? Get in a car and drive somewhere? Like
No,
what?
but it's so much of the same thing. Like there was obviously a focus on like let's really make this beautiful.
Gandalf
and
dies.
Gandalf dies. Well, I also know he comes back, but what? How does he die? He just falls off a cliff.
No, he says, "You shall not pass."
He doesn't do that yet.
Yeah, what do you mean?
He did that already in the first movie.
In the mine with the Balrog, the deep fire demon.
He already did that.
Yeah.
I thought that comes later. I don't know.
Wait, did it? Doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. That
I
happened in the first
actually.
one. When does Gandalf the Grey die?
No, I think he's dead.
Yeah, if he's dead, then that he dies.
He doesn't come back more than once.
He only comes back once. He comes back as Gandalf the White.
Well, you know what? That's one of the first scenes I remember from the first time.
So
I
okay,
saw it,
honestly,
so maybe-
wait, of course. Wait. If you don't remember the whole scene in the mines in Moria, then yeah, I guess you would.
No, but you know
consider this
what? The
movie-
fighting scenes are just fighting scenes. Clang, 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 and it's just like, oh, they're fighting, clang, clang, clang,
What-
clang.
But
And they're
what do you want? What
What do I want?
They fight a cave troll.
I don't know. There's just a lot of like fighting. The fighting is so boring. Swords, clang, clang, clang. Bow,
You know
bow,
what?
bow, clang, 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 clang.
You're so inconsistent because you just said, "Oh, all this walking is so boring," and
What?
then no, there's actually fighting. Oh, well,
No,
the
but the
fighting is
fighting is so
boring.
boring. It's so like when Iron Man knocks
Yeah,
out
see,
multiple
okay,
guys
okay. Yeah.
with his targeted system Iron Man suit. That's like whoa. But then this is clang, 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 spin,
Yeah,
clang, clang.
they don't have
Yeah.
a magic
Bow,
suit
bow,
they can
bow,
use, so they have
bow,
to. It's through.
bow. What? The most exciting fighter here is the least exciting fighter in Avengers. Bow. And then at least Hawkman has cool arrows. Bow, bow, bow.
Gosh.
Sorry. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
but overall, I
maybe-
didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Look,
Maybe
listen.
movies just aren't for you.
No. Listen.
You
It
just
was-
don't watch it. You know,
No,
honestly,
listen, I'm-
don't watch the second movie. You know, I don't want you to. Don't waste.
I don't get why. Is it? Are they saying the number one movie is one of the greatest movies ever because of what it's a part of, or because it like a standalone? It's good.
So backstory: the trilogy was shot all at once. So it wasn't supposed
Oh.
to be the first movie is a standalone story. No, they shot the whole thing all at once. And then because it's one story, it's the 3 books that's just one cohesive story, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's the formula they followed.
So
And
uh-huh.
because of that, there aren't weird inconsistencies and stuff like that. Like so, like if you think about the MCU, like if you really think about it, Infinity War makes no sense.
You don't make any sense. What?
Infinity War makes 0 sense. Yeah? Because
Infinity War?
given the powers of all the people in that movie, like it's crazy that Thanos wins.
It's
right?
Because they're so powerful.
Yeah, because like Doctor Strange has the time stone, so he has an Infinity Stone. He defeated Dormammu, the master of the dark dimension. Like individually, all these people, like they've done so many great things, and like suddenly Thanos is here and everyone gets nerfed. It doesn't make any sense. Inconsistencies.
I'm
Like,
not gonna.
Doctor Strange could have literally just stopped time, and then just stabbed Thanos in the heart or something.
I'm not gonna think about that. That's. We first of all, we've already done a podcast episode on that stuff. Anyway,
No, but
anyway,
all that to say, hold on, sorry, just to finish my thought. All that to say, all of that's there because there's so many movies, and it's like they didn't have a single cohesive story from the start, so there's gonna be inconsistencies and plot holes like that. But with Lord of the Rings, you don't really have that because the entire story, like all 3 movies, were thought up. I mean, it was a book, so I mean, obviously it's one cohesive story, but like it's all just one story, so there's no incohesiveness. Like even with Harry Potter, you mentioned Harry Potter earlier. Like a lot of things in Harry Potter doesn't make sense because, you know, they're written like a book at a time. So if you kind of things later on in the book, you kind of go back and then you look at the rules that are established and things like that, or things that are used, and you're like, okay, none of this, like there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. You don't have that in Lord of the Rings.
I'm sure there are logical inconsistencies in Lord of the Rings.
No.
Like, were all 3 books written at the same time? No.
Yeah, I think so.
That doesn't make any sense. How could you write 3? So he wrote one book and he was like, "Oh, this is too long. Let's split it up into 3 books."
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, well, I don't know. I'll Google it and I'll think about it and I'll give me a couple weeks to watch the second movie. But
No, I mean, but it's done.
but-
the
huh?
episode, the podcast is ending. You probably
What?
don't have time to watch. Huh?
it's only been
This is the
39
second.
minutes.
This is the no. I'm saying this is the penultimate episode.
So
We're
we'll
not
do it
gonna
next
have
week.
time
Next week. Look. We'll skip next week, and then 2 weeks from now we'll talk about something else. Anyway.
No,
Anyway.
we have to record next week because
Why?
the week after I'm not going to be here.
Okay, fine. 2 weeks from now we 2 week break.
No, but then I don't want to record that late. No, let's hurry up and finish this thing. Let's hurry up and finish.
It's so long. It's so long.
One
It's-
more episode.
One more episode. No, that's not one. That's not the Lord of the. Anyway, look. Okay, fine. You know what? Look, what's impressive to me is the director. I don't know who he is, but he must be a
Peter Jackson.
genius. I've never heard that name before in my life. Percy Jackson. I've heard Percy Jackson,
Okay.
but I mean Peter Jackson. What else has he done? What else has he done?
He did The Hobbit.
Non these movies.
Uh,
I've never heard
he
of any of these movies.
He did.
Like literally name one other one. You can't. I
Just
guess.
one other movie, King. Oh yeah, he did King Kong. That's right.
When?
Not
Which
the
one?
not the Skull Island one. The one before that.
2005.
With yeah, the Jack Black one, I
Oh
think.
my gosh, I've literally never heard of any of like why this guy. He's basically just done this.
Yeah. Actually, let's take a look.
What like is he a good director then? How come he can't get work anywhere? Does he not want to work anymore? Or
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
I mean I know he doesn't have to, but like you would think he would want
Oh,
to.
he did District 9.
Where's that?
District 9? What do you mean?
Like I don't
Wait,
see.
no,
it
it's
on
not
the list.
directed by him. Hold on.
All right,
Why is
nice
this on
try,
the
buddy.
list?
Bad Taste, number 1. Bad Taste, 1987.
Here,
80,
okay.
89, 92, 94. Heavenly Creatures. Like some of these movies aren't even rated that 8.8. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Like. Did he have a lot of help? Like who is this guy? Like he hasn't done really anything other than these
Yeah.
movies.
That's all it took.
That's all it took. Anyway, okay, so I think the people who worked on this movie who were making decisions, I think I'm very impressed because it was very well thought out and very well planned. It seems like just based on the way it looks, and if they really are like if they really filmed all of it all at once all together, like that takes a lot of intelligence and planning, which I am very very like very very. That might be the most impressive thing about this movie, but it is boring, real
Just a
boring.
hater. Just a hater.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I hope the things they're trying to set up, the payoff is spectacular. I'm hoping for it. But yeah, a lot of walking. Like,
I
just a
have
lot of
no
time.
hope
It's
that you'll enjoy it.
well, look. Don't that's the silly word to use. Hope. You're gonna hope I look, but like cameraman walking. Get the shoes. Walking. Oh, okay, we gotta walk for. They probably walk for miles to get like 5 minutes of footage. Like that just it's cool and it's a lot of effort. And I know that these movies are a really really big deal and they made a ton of money, but golly. Is it? I'm questioning. Was it really worth the effort? Because these movies, like 10 hours of movie, probably took hundreds of hours of filming. Oh my gosh.
Hey, so you're complaining that they put a lot of effort into it?
No, I'm not complaining, but it just was it necessary? Was it a good return on their investment? I know the movies
I mean,
are like
they are rated as one of the best movies ever made, so I think so.
by whom? By whom?
By IMDb.
Genuinely, you know what? I'm gonna ask people I know and ask what they think about the Lord of the Rings. It must be like snobby people, like snobby. Oh, you know what? I watch a lot of movies and I know a lot of things about movies. And Lord of the Rings is really good.
What do you mean? It had mainstream success.
No, I'm aware, but I don't know what. You know what? Me and my friends I was probably in high school when these movies came out, probably something like that. And I remember my friends, like, they all wanted to go watch it. A lot of us just went because our friends were going. That doesn't mean it actually was good and popular.
That's the dumbest thing you've said. I
Maybe
think.
80% of the people are just, oh yeah, you want to watch a movie? Yeah, it's 2007. What else can we do? There's nothing else we can do. And then people are hyping it up. Like people like you, they're hyping it up. You're hyping it up so much that I just have to go see it. And I fell asleep 4 times.
So you're saying that there's a conspiracy? People
No, it's not
gathered
a
and said,
conspiracy, but
how else could it not be a conspiracy? Because
you're saying it's one of the biggest movies ever. No one, I don't know anybody who talks about Lord of the Rings. Like genuinely, do you have a big friend group who talks about Lord of the Rings?
No. I mean, because it's old. Yeah, no one's talking about it now, but it's literally look it up. Look up.
You know what's funny? Okay, here's another thing. No, I have. Yeah, that's why we're here because I've we went to so many of those lists to see the best movies, and I was surprised Lord of the Rings was basically all on there. But
Hey, don't be frustrated just because you don't have the palate to enjoy good movies.
Yeah, you know what? I enjoy a good hot dog. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy about it that I'm able to enjoy a decent hot
Yeah,
dog. Hey,
that's
hey,
great.
but what am I talking about? What are we talking about? No, but like The Godfather. You know, I took. Here's another thing. I took multiple classes in college. Multiple. I don't think we've ever talked about Lord of the Rings. Not a single professor was like, you know what? Lord of the Rings, one of the
No,
best
in
movies
a
I've ever seen. Uh huh.
in a classroom setting, of course they don't talk about it because they're all
Why?
snobs. They want to talk about the artsy films, like Godfather.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's ridiculous. I mean, if it's really that critically acclaimed, people should talk
Do
about
you
it.
think do
That's
you think there's
silly.
any like film appreciation course that's talking about the MCU?
No, of course not. But because well,
Exactly.
modern film. Yeah, if there's a modern film class, I think they would talk about MCU a little bit because it's a phenomenon.
Yeah, but it's mainstream success. So like
Huh? Uh
people
huh.
like who are like snobby, like you were saying, yeah, they don't really talk about it much. Like what awards has the MCU won?
The People's Choice Award,
Like
The
has the
Godfather, The
MCU
Dark
won
Knight, Godfather
Oscar at
Part
all?
Two. Maybe some parts of the things. MCU movie Oscar.
Total of four. So
Hey,
the
hey.
entire MCU has won four.
Hey, okay.
Okay?
How many Oscars has the Lord of the Rings won?
Yep, look it up.
Or you could look it up. Wait,
Okay.
which four MCU movies won an Oscar and for what?
I don't know. You look it up.
Okay, give me a second. Every Marvel side DC that had won an Oscar with TDK joke TDK.
The
It's
Lord of the
TDK.
Rings film trilogy won a combined total of 17 Academy Awards out of 30 nominations across his three
Okay,
films.
okay, okay. See, you're proving my point. If it's that good,
Uh-huh.
why is nobody talking about it? Like I genuinely,
Wait,
I don't know
hold
anybody.
on. Like you're talking about a movie that's like 20 years old.
So
Who's talking about Citizen Kane right now?
well,
I don't know
people
a
who
single person
watched
talk.
it. No, people who watched it.
I don't know a single person who's talking
But I've
about
never
Citizen
seen
Kane.
it. Like that. That's too old. No, Lord of the Rings is
Who's talking?
from.
Who's honestly? Who's talking about Iron Man right now?
It's a movie. What?
Who's talking about right now? Who's talking about Iron Man?
Whenever I have a conversation with people and they're like, "What's your favorite movie?" Yeah, MCU movies come up. Almost everybody I know. Like every conversation I've ever had, somebody will bring up a Marvel movie for 100%. No one's ever said Lord of the Rings,
Wait,
Fellowship of the
what's
Ring.
the demographic of people you're talking to?
Millennials. I'm a
Millennials?
millennial. Yeah, millennials.
Are you serious?
Even people after millennials, right after
I
millennials,
think
they talk about Marvel
honestly,
movies too.
I think it's just because you only hang out or you only remember the response that are MCU
Forrest Gump.
movies.
Forrest Gump. That's older than
Who's talking about Forrest Gump?
a lot of people.
What do you mean?
It actually shows up on
Dude,
Instagram
no.
Reels a lot.
Okay,
Still.
you know what? You know what? The
Fight Club.
meme.
Oh,
The
Fight Club. What meme?
the meme, the one does not simply walk into Mordor. Or potatoes.
I don't know what
Bake
potatoes
them,
is. I know the
bake
first
them,
one.
boil them,
Potatoes.
stick them in a stew.
What?
These are all like memes that survive to this day from a movie that's so many years old.
Okay.
It had a cultural impact.
I don't think so.
You
I
just
don't know. Like people
What do
talk
you
about
mean?
Fight Club. Here. I'm on the top 250 IMDb top 250 movies. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, it's still like referenced in today's culture. Godfather, of course.
Wait,
Yes, of
where?
course. What?
Who's referencing?
Family Guy. Family Guy. The Shawshank Redemption. There was a whole scene in Family Guy even.
Yeah, I bet you Family Guy had a. They do literally every pop culture thing. I'm sure they've done Lord of the Rings.
Sure. I haven't seen it. I used to watch a lot of Family Guy, but I haven't seen it. Dark Knight, of course. Hello. Godfather. Hello. Yeah. 12 Angry Men. I don't know what that is. Okay, number 6, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. The Fellowship of the Ring isn't even first.
Of course, I told you
Okay.
it wasn't. I told you Two Towers.
Schindler's List. I've heard about it, and it's referenced in like shows as me, a millennial who used to watch TV on TV.
Dude, they
Anyway,
Lord
Pulp
of the
Fiction.
Rings was
Pulp Fiction.
referenced. Lord of the Rings was referenced out the wazoo. I don't
What?
know what you're talking about.
I mean, they talk about a ring. Sure.
My
Sure.
precious.
Yeah.
Everyone, literally those two words, my precious. Everyone knows where that's from. Yeah,
Sure. No, I agree.
Smeagol,
But
Gollum.
Like
Oh
to
my
be
gosh.
considered one of the biggest movies of all time, almost
You wait. Why are you
nobody's
suddenly?
talking about it. Nobody's
Well, why
talk
are you?
nobody's talking about
Name me
this.
one line from the Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank. I don't know. I haven't
Exactly.
seen it. I haven't
You
seen
don't
it.
know it. Exactly.
No,
You don't even know it.
I know there's a monologue like somewhere, but
Before
I don't
watching,
know any of
before
it. I don't know the
watching,
monologue. What?
before watching Fellowship of the Ring, did you know My Precious?
No, I've seen these movies. I've seen them when I was in high school or college, and I
But
remember
do you
falling
know My
asleep for most of
Precious
it.
from
Yeah,
the
of course,
movie or from the pop culture references?
from
No,
the
be honest.
movie.
Be honest.
No, of
So
course
you
from the movie. I remember Golem. Golem was a very memorable part of the three movies that I saw.
so not only did Lord of the Rings have a cultural impact just in terms of its movie, but it had even further impact because guess what movie James Cameron watched to say, "Oh, CGI technology is at a place where I can make Avatar now." Lord of the
What?
Rings.
He watched Lord of
He
the
saw
Rings
Lord
and
of the
was
Rings,
like,
saw Golem, like the computer graphics of Golem, and said, "Okay, technology is there for me to start work on Avatar." The 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 most grossing movie in history was thanks to Lord of the Rings. The-
so so
So it's
somebody
crazy that
was
you think
inspired.
that there's no
What?
cultural impact that Lord of the Rings had.
That's a
It's wild.
like a loose connection.
No, no, just in terms of everything. Lord of the Rings, literally, like, do you, everyone, ask anybody, hey, do you know what a hobbit is?
A
Everyone
Hobbit?
knows. Huh?
No,
A hobbit.
sure. Like they know
Yeah.
pieces of this movie because I'm sure they all saw it because they had a bunch of weirdo friends who were like, "Let's go watch this
Oh my
movie,"
God.
and 80% of people had no interest in
Wow.
it, fell asleep in the movie.
What a
But
stretch.
what?
Uh-huh.
It's not a stretch.
You are,
Look.
honestly, if that's true,
Uh,
then I think Lord of the Rings deserves even more acclaim.
why?
How did it manage to get 80% of its audience, people who weren't even interested in the movie, to watch it? That's crazy.
What? What do you mean? It was just a time when people went to movies. Movies were inexpensive. It's one of the only
Bro, that's
activities that were
literally,
available.
then that
What?
means every movie from back then should be as highly
No,
acclaimed
no,
as
but
Lord of the
it didn't
Rings.
have as
It's
much
not.
hype. But again, the point I was trying to make
Why,
the
huh?
point that I'm trying to
Yeah.
make is that almost nobody I know will say Lord of the Rings is like one of my favorite movies. They just it's not on their list. Maybe top five. Maybe top five.
Yeah, it's because it's old. But
You
top
keep
five
saying
is
because it's
amazing.
old,
Yeah,
but
there's
there are a
recency
lot
bias.
of why is it no? But some people will say old movies, but just Lord of the Rings is just not there. It's just sort of on the like it's sort of everybody's fourth or fifth best movie then.
Okay,
But
then what is number one in your
I
mind?
don't know. I don't know. It just depends on the person.
Then what is number two?
What?
What is number two?
I don't know. It just depends on the person again. I
So,
look.
no, name
I,
me any of the other ones that you're saying takes precedence over
here we
Lord of
go.
the
Here we
Rings.
go. Here we go. Okay,
Huh?
so movies that people like more than Lord of the Rings that's in the top 20 list. Godfather for sure. People will say Godfather. I
Yeah,
think.
Godfather's great.
Batman. All the Batmans. Yep.
Okay.
Um, Snobby people, maybe they'll say Pulp Fiction, but I don't know. Fight Club, a lot of people will say Fight Club for sure.
Okay.
Star Wars, yes. Matrix, possibly
So
Matrix.
name me one line from Fight Club.
I never saw it.
So like there's no cultural impact that you're aware of,
No, a
and you're
lot of people
propping it up
saw
as
it.
this.
No, you know what?
Huh?
A lot of people saw it and say it's good. And you know what's funny? I was officiating a wedding a few weeks ago. The mom was literally like, "Hey, if you want to get pumped up and psyched up and hyped up, go watch Fight Club." I didn't.
Actually, Fight Club is one of my favorite movies. So
You're just being annoying then,
no,
huh?
no, no. But I think Lord of the Rings, in terms of what story it's telling, and like in terms of a trilogy, I actually think Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy out there.
There aren't a lot of trilogies to compare it
It's
to.
definitely better than the Iron Man trilogy.
Sure. You know what?
It's
Without even watching all of them, yeah, I agree. The Iron
it's
Man
better than
trilogy was very inconsistent.
I love the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. It's better than the Guardians of Guardians. So
We'll see. I don't know. Like that, those are beautiful. Those are beautiful, and they were consistent.
they're not
And
consistent.
I don't know. You're inconsistent.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyway, seven. Well, okay, that's a very popular movie, but I don't think people name it in their top five. Saving Private Ryan, maybe. Yeah.
It's a good movie. Good movie.
Terminators. Back to the Future. Yeah, I know a lot of people who probably definitely say Back to the Futures.
No.
The
Do you
Spirited Away company.
hold on,
What?
hold on. Do you know a single person who's said that Back to the Future is their favorite trilogy or favorite
Favorite
movie?
trilogy? I haven't asked people about their favorite trilogy, but will the Back to the Futures come up in that conversation? Yeah, way before Lord of the Rings. I'm giving you a list of movies
Okay.
that I'm confident people will say in that conversation before Lord of the Rings. The Spirited Away people, like those movies. What's that called? The Studio Ghibli.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
A bunch of people would say that stuff. Gladiator, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Um, so these are things on the list. Pianist, no. Kill Bill, no. Parasite, no.
Dang,
I'm on
all
number
three of those movies
36.
are really good.
No, the Depart. Well, maybe not the Departed. I think that's a great movie, but I don't think a lot of people would think of it. I'm fair. I think I'm fair. And then I'm in the 40s, and I think a lot of these are kind of whatever, kind of mid. I mean, these are great movies, like Django Unchained. Like that's a great movie, but it's not gonna be. I don't think people say that over. Well, Django actually, I think a lot of people might mention before Lord of the Rings.
That's wild.
Into the across the Spider Verse movies. Yeah, those are spectacular, spectacular.
Yeah, all great movies. I think you're just a hater, to be honest.
I'm not a hater. No,
If
it
I
was
if I
boring. It was boring. I thought it was boring when I was young. I think it's still boring
yeah,
now.
you know
But you
what?
know
Yeah,
what?
you're right. Yeah, don't watch it. We're
I
not.
listen. I'm giving
Don't
it a chance. I'm giving it a
don't
chance.
waste
I'm
Lord
not
of the Rings
wasting
time.
waste Lord of the
You
Rings
don't
time.
deserve it. You don't deserve
That's
to watch that movie.
or is this reverse psychology? Like
No, I'm
what are
being
you
serious. Actually, you know what? I'll be upset if you watch it. We are not talking about this next week.
Hey, can we talk about Pokemon? Hey,
Sure.
the last few minutes. Let's okay. We'll pause this conversation until next time. But Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
So yesterday, me and a friend of mine, I've been into Pokemon card collecting for about maybe 5 months, 6 months, and he just started like a month ago. And so there was a big drop. This thing called a uh, prismatic evolution. So the set is called Prismatic Evolution. I think for some reason the name escapes me, but it's called an SPC, a special. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's called the SPC, and it comes with 15 packs. Packs should be $5 each. It comes with 15 packs. A giant playmat. It's got a little deck box and all of these accessories. We bought it from Sam's Club for $70. The market price, the resale price, is $270.
Wow.
Sam's Club yesterday had a Sam's Club Plus member only drop, and it took us both 53 minutes to like refresh the page because the website kept crashing. I mean, Walmart does not care about their like Pokemon drop infrastructure, but everything was broken. Like people were getting like logged out of their accounts. People couldn't get back into their accounts. People were fighting for these things, and we're fighting against scalpers and bots. Like these bots, these scalpers who have these bots who have multiple accounts, like they snatch up most of the inventory. But me and the friend, we each got two pieces. There was a limit two per person. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday.
Hey, so you talk like you're so much better than scalpers? What makes you better than scalpers?
I don't have bots, and
That's
this
it?
is for my personal collection. The scalpers, they buy large quantities and they do it in this kind of sleazy, kind of crappy way. They're not true collectors. They're only doing it for money.
So
Like they don't.
you don't like them because they're trying to feed themselves and their
No, you
families.
know what? No, they're not. Look, these people are like people who exploit for like monetary gain. I'm not a big fan of exploiters.
Now, what are they exploiting?
Um, like they're cheating. These are cheaters. They're cheating, and like the system is not set up for these cheaters, and they're stealing from people who actually want to collect the. But you know what?
Hey, don't
I
you
don't.
do that?
What?
You drove to another town to a
That's
Dollar
different.
General. What do you
No,
mean?
but I'm
That-
not. I'm not doing it for a profit.
You're doing it, but you're cheating though.
No, that's how is that cheating?
'Cause
It's
that
called
was-
Pokemon hunting.
The reason why they
If I go to another state to go hunt an animal, that's cheating? No. It's
Yeah.
called a hunting trip.
no, it's called cheating because what about
so
the
I can only
animals in
hunt
your-
the things in my what's the limitation? Yeah, my state, my city.
So no,
That's
no.
silly. That's a silly
exactly.
argument.
Right. It's a silly argument, right? That's why I feel like.
All right.
somebody
Thank
who-
you for listening to our podcast, a penultimate episode.
No, what do you mean? We have like 5 seconds left. No, I think
What?
the people who you label as scalpers, they're doing the same thing. They're Pokemon hunting. You are no better than they are.
No, they're not.
All right, guys, thank you guys for
All
listening.
right.
Penultimate
Wow.
episode,
Yeah,
yay!
okay,
Bye.
second
One more
one,
episode
okay.
to go, yay!